Oh yeah, baby. We're live. We're so live. Time to draw dinosaurs. Our favorite thing to draw. As opposed to... Do I like drawing anything else? I don't know. I've been drawing dinosaurs so frequently. Once a week. Yeah, that's frequent. I might have forgotten how to draw anything else. So it is a cold, foggy morning where I am. All I want to do is be snug and warm. I'll have to warm myself with dinosaurs. How many dinosaurs make a blanket? Probably just one, honestly. They can be very big. Alright, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. And let's spam on Discord too. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. Now. Now. What shall we do? What shall we do? Hello, Marcel. Welcome. Is chat in the right place? Chat, are you in the right place? You're not misbehaving, are you? Okay, what are we doing? Alright, last time we drew a thing starting with J, and I did actually, just before stream, Google what dinosaur we need to draw next. So, we're gonna do that. We're going to do our dinosaur drawing thing. Right, we need to figure all this out. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Right, and also, no gremlin goblin seating position. We're going to be healthy today. Oh, so healthy. Yeah, drawing, sure, why not? And then... Reference, and then... Size. Reference. And what else? That's it, I think. Okay, so, over here. Let's Google. There's two dinosaurs I'm thinking of. One is called Jacopel. Dinosaur. So, this guy. Basal thyrophoran, a dinosaur from the Candelaris Formation of Argentina. There's been a bunch of Argentinian dinosaurs in this drawing series. And the other one is Juratyrant. Oh, I just closed that tab. Undo. Which is a Tyrannosaur, a very early one, from the... whatchamacallit? From, interesting, yep. So, Jurassic Tyrant. This fella. I'm hesitant to do this guy because he's kind of incomplete, but then again... Jacopel also isn't incredibly complete, although it's got the important bits. Alright, what's the Candelaros formation? Ooh, interesting. Alright, let's see. Ornithischian sauropods, lots of things. Interesting. Candelaros formation. That sounds familiar. Oh, Giganotosaurus comes from here. Interesting. Okay, fossil content. When the hell? Where is this from? What the hell? Where was it? The enigmatic armored Jacopel. Alright, so, what are we thinking? Do we want to do a basal Tyrannosaur or a basal other thing? Hold on. I am going to pull up on my phone all the other things. What else do we want to do? Genie and Hualong? We could do that. Hold on. Let's do that. Also, let's look at this guy, because that's more visually interesting. Wait. How do you spell this thing? There we go. Is Google listening to me? I don't know. Alright, we could also do a little feathered friend. We could do a little feathered friend. Do we want to do a little feathered friend? Oh, we have options today. Wow. We have, See, we haven't done... I think for the sake of the book, having an early Tyrannosaur could actually be pretty good. Because, I think T-Rex steals the show a little bit, and like other Tyrannosaurs don't get much, notice. So, hello 19LG99. Hello, hello. So I think we're gonna go with Juratyrant. I think. Hold on, let's actually look at our roster over here. So let's go... Whoops. Let's go here. What are we looking at? Let's make the icons extra large. So, Argentinosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Baryonyx, Juratyrant, Carnotaurus, Cryolophosaurus, Deinonychus, Dilophosaurus. Oops! I messed up there. Whoopsie daisy. Hang on, I'm just gonna go and export that image again because, actually, I'll do that later. Whatever. Edmontosaurus, Europasaurus, Falcarius, Fuicaraptor. I need to redo that. That's not good. Gallimimus, Giganotosaurus, Hetrodontosaurus, Hylaeosaurus, Iguanodon, Incisorosaurus, Jinchanosaurus. Yeah, we actually haven't done that many... theropods. We did earlier, but yeah, I think Juratyrant is what we're gonna go with. Whoops. Whee! Alright, Juratyrant it is. We have only partial skeletons. So, there's our thing. There's our skeleton reference, which isn't much, but it's okay. We'll work with it. Go over there. Also, wait, I need to check. What is this? Where does this come from? Great, another amateur piece of work. Damn it. There's not enough pro paleo artists, you know? Or at the very least, like, it's actually hard to get access to, like, the original scientific papers describing these things. Very irritating. Okay, so let's, what do we do? Juratyrant. Estimated size in comparison to a human. I mean, this is the fun thing about, dinosaurs again, is that, like, this thing, by the standards of modern animals, was pretty big. It's just by dinosaur standards, it's quite piddly. Alright, let's do this. Let's shrink both of these things down a smidge. Wait. What size is this? 6 meters long. I like how the little man over here is like squaring off with this thing. It's like, I can take you on. And we're just gonna... This is also the same outline, by the way. So again, I think the same person did all this. So unfortunately, this is one of those derivative works. Alright, let's check the climate. What formation do you come from? Alright, also was mistaken for Stochaeosaurus. Stokes lizard. Early theropod. Let's see here. Oh, interesting. Wow, Stochaeosaurus has even less material. It's only known from a hip bone, so we don't need to know that. Let's see then. What formation does this come from? Okay, discovery... 1984 in Dorset. Only described... Well, it was founded in 1984, but it was only described in 2008. Oh, Tithonian. Alright, Tithonian. Okay, then. Is the Kimmeridge Clay Formation. Let's read this. Economic importance, vertebrate fauna. Oh, wow, that's a major source rock for oil fields. Jeez. Interesting. Alright, let's, I don't suppose you'd be... What? Gargantosaurus, not Giganotosaurus. That would be confusing. Alright, so I'm going to err on the side of it's warm and wet. Let's go here. Yep, I'm gonna assume warm and wet. And this thing is getting to the size scale where it probably wouldn't have... Then again, decently far north. This guy is gonna have feathers, probably. Gonna have a separate notes. Whoops. Haven't done this in a while, have I? Oh, hold on. Feathers. Right, you move over there. Right, now we do that. Size reference go here. Reference go there. Drawing go here. I literally could copy paste this, but I want to do a different pose. Right. Hello, Doja's Bog. Welcome, welcome. We are drawing Juratyrant. A thing that sat in the drawer and was only described like much later. But I don't know. Early Tyrannosaur, always worth doing. Let's go with, where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? J is for Juratyrant. Whoops, caps lock is a thing. Juratyrant. Save. Because I feel we've done a bunch of armored dinosaurs, so yeah. Alright, so... This guy has been reconstructed as being kind of skinny. I'm going to make him more chunky. What is the largest... Hold on, let's go the Kimmeridge Clay. Right, I need to check what was the biggest, meanest critters in this... Right, so a bunch of fish, a whole bunch of fish. Turtles. Archosaurs. So, lots of that. Ornithischians. Indeterminate. Herbivorous iguana dinosaur. And stegosaur. There was a stegosaur. Almosaurus. Saurischians. Alright, so sauropods, so big stuff, reasonably big stuff. What is this? Juratyrant. Okay, Gigantosaurus, Dubious Genius. Okay. And Juratyrant. Oh, Torvosaurus! Alright, so... Alright, Juratyrant, not the top predator. Probably mesocarnivore level, I guess. Except not... Can't imagine this thing being omnivorous. Alright, so it was not top predator. Torvosaurus would have been. Torvosaurus. Oh, damn it. I was just complaining earlier, before stream, that, like, there's so many cool dinosaurs that start with the letter T. So there's, like, Tyrannosaurus Rex, there's Therizinosaurus, there's Torvosaurus, there's all these kind of cool stuff, but we can only pick 2 of them, which is annoying. Alright, so that's all I wanted to know. This thing probably would have been on the menu for Torvosaurus. So let's not... Maybe this guy would have been a lean, mean fighting machine. Fast little thing. Alright. Enough faffing around. What kind of colors do we want to put on it? This thing is going to need a lot of camo. Alright then, so yeah, let's just get the canvas dirty. I want to make him sneaky. I want to make him a sneaky weaky. And immediately I need to make the tail longer. I'm just gonna go start with green. Maybe not with green. Let's make dark green. Okay then, so tail needs to be a lot longer. Alright. Let's go there, let's go there. Let's go there, let's go there. Right. Let's do this. Rule of thumb with dinosaurs, tail is always longer than you think it is. Except for that one dinosaur, which was weird. Okay. I think this tail's too bent. This tail's too bent. Looks broken. Still too bent. Right. Judging. Alright, body too long. Body too long, that's good, dear. There we go. There we go. We're making dinos. We're making dinos. Alright, so this thing would have been about... Alright, so if Torvosaurus was like a Jurassic tiger, which I imagine it would be, I'm thinking this thing was kind of like a carnivore, but a much smaller one. So it would have been like the equivalent of perhaps Juratyrant, yeah. I'm thinking Jackal, actually. So let's, while we're busy here, let's go look at... Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Jackal, Coyote. I kind of like imagine... It would be fun to like show the humble beginnings of like Tyrannosaurs and thinking like, alright, something like... Because Torvosaurus was a big fella, so let's go look up Torvosaurus. Torvosaurus. Size. Okay, Torvosaurus wasn't actually that much bigger. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go here. Let's go here. So, Torvosaurus looked like that. There were two species. I think Torvosaurus tanneri is the one you would find there. So, looking there... Yeah, this thing would have been about, like, if Torvosaurus was like a tiger, this thing would have been like the ecological equivalent of a leopard. So let's go leopard colors. Oh gods, it's a spot stream again. Oh. Alright, well then, that changes the color, doesn't it? Let's go orangey. Me likey. Me likey indeed. Alright, so let's just do here. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is coming together. It's got this interesting little bump up there, so let's do that quickly. This little... Okay, me likey, me likey. It's got 3 fingers. Interesting. Or at least this reconstruction does. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright, so... Let's look at... Let's go look at Juratyrant and the phylogenetic bracketing here. Let's look at Sinotyrannus. Do you have 2 fingies? No. You have 2 fingies. Wow. Interesting. Alright, Sinotyrannus is like that. And Stochosaurus does not have any finger material preserved at all. So, I don't know why they think that this thing had 3 fingers. Possibly because of Guanlong. I'm looking at a picture here. It's like, yep. Okay. 3 fingies it is. Who am I to argue? But I am going to make the... I guess, like, so, like, because T-Rex fingers... Left with 2, it's these ones. So it's like thumb and index finger are equivalent of. So Middle finger, I'm going to make extra small. Because I can do that. Also, how are we doing today, chat? I feel great. Alright, we're gonna do the thing where we... Right, nice chickeny legs. Because the thing about the Tyrannosaurs is that, like, if the bigger ones are anything to go by, these were sneaky little guys. These were sneaky beaky. Also, this thing is tilting too far forward, so let's do this. There we go. Jolly good. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky and or beaky. And arms look something like this. Okay, me likey, it's coming together. Okay, me likey. I've made the head too big. This might be a Tyrannosaur, but it's an early one. Early Tyrannosaur. Hello, driver. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing Juratyrant. Juratyrant is interesting. Jurassic Tyrannosaur. From England. We got another English dinosaur. Not a contemporary of Baryonyx, before anyone asks. The quintessential English dinosaur. We haven't gotten past M yet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L... Oh yeah, because we gotta do Megalosaurus. That's important. That is important. Alright, so that's our basic pose figured out. Jolly good. I'm going to... Where would the eyeballs be? Over here, I'm guessing. How's the dino win? It's going good! Alright, let's do here. Alright, let's think here. Right, so let's go like so. A little claw over here. Shrink this thing a lot. And it's doing this. Which way would the claws be? That way or that way? Whoops. Very dainty little claws on this fella. Very dainty. Okay, jolly good. Jolly good, jolly good. Jolly good. Dinoing. We are dinoing so well. Dinoing. Emphasis on the ing. Okay, that finger, the fingers are inconsistent length. This finger's just broken as hell. I have a sudden urge to build a canoe. No one take me up on that. Oh boy. Okay, we have achieved fingies mostly. This claw is a little bit small. Claws too small. Jolly good. Alright, we have achieved claws. Now we need to achieve our other claws. And the great news is that like a lot of the fossil reference here is basically non-existent, so... Alright, that'll be on the inside, I'm guessing. So, I'm just gonna preemptively put this over there, so I remember. Messy little thing there. And if any other dinosaurs or anything to go by... something like that, I think. I hope. Bigger, chunkier calves. And some claws, like so. Right, this foot is angled funny. Don't mind me, must rotate the foot. Don't you hate it when you have to rotate the foot? Okay then. Whee, that's good there. Yes, good, that was easy. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. do 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 do. There we are. Do do do. We are dinosaurs. I almost forgot I was doing a stream and I stopped talking, and that was silly because this is a stream and dead air on stream, bad. We don't like that around here. We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. This whole leg feels too small, so I'm gonna make it bigger. Like so. There we go. Dinosaurs. Wait, what? Dinosaurs? Wait, what? Oh, you're referring to the fact that it starts with J. That makes sense. Juratyrant. Juratyrant. It's the most durable tyrant. Hey! I'm funny. Alright, let's see here. We got to bulk out this thing's bottom a little bit. Just a little bit of bottom bulking. Give it a bit of a tummy. Alright. Do I remember how to do feathers again? I do not remember. Alright, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to separate out the feathery bits. Alright, let's do some face work. Okay, yeah, also I want this guy to look forward. Bit of that smoky eye, yeah? I need to round the snoot. Wait, I don't need to round the snoot. There we go. And little stubby horn things, I think. Something like that. Give it that kind of tyrant look, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Cool, and we're done. Time for lunch. Alright, no, we're not done yet. We're going pretty fast today. Interesting. Right, the question is, how much feather? How much feather do we want for our friend here? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And same thing over here. Wait, no. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Well then, I guess that's already the right color then. Nice, alright. Noise? Noise. 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 Very nice. Very nice, yeah, very nice. Very nice. Is your day very nice? I hope it's very nice. If it's not very nice, I hope it gets nice really quick. Like, right proper quick, mate. I really hope it gets nice. There we go. Little armies for the sleeveys. Okay then, we're doing good. Now it's feathers time. Everyone's favorite time. I'm gonna try something here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna try anything. I'm gonna be sensible. Feathers. Right, so we're gonna do... What are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Gonna do that, and we're going to basically all the bits which should not have feathers we will delete entirely, like so. So delete the hands, like so. So there we go. So we do that. Do that. This is the bit that's going to be all feather-y. And also the feathers are going to be a bit darker. So brightness contrast. Drop the brightness a bit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to feather this fella up. So I remember how to do feathers. It's one of my favorite things. Right then, let's do... What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? We're going to do... I did say leopard before, but... Perfect. Alright. You're over there, and feathers will be a lot smaller, like so, and we're going to smudge the hell out of it. And we need to do that from the rear, because otherwise we're going to have a bad time. Oh, hell yeah. What, did I just... Huh, I stumbled on a way to make snake scales. Interesting. Oh, this is gonna look so good smudged. It's gonna look so good smudged. Alright. Alright. Me likey. Look at this. Damn, my internet is not doing well today. Oh no! That's terrible. Well, so we're gonna make this a shaggy fella. Alright, so angle, we're gonna make it like so for the leggies. We have now made a knitted dinosaur. I hope everyone is okay with this. I hope everyone was mentally prepared for knitted dinosaur today. Drawing a dinosaur. Drawing dinosaur. Drawing dinosaur. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Have dinosaur will smudge. Have dinosaur will smudge. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Smudge the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mists of a land called Honolulu. Go back to here, do that. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Right, let's duplicate brush. It's over there. There we go. Angle is going to be like that. Do 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 do. Okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. You know what time it is, everybody. It is smudge time. Smudge time. Not that kind of smudge. Oh my god, what the hell? What if we smudge differently? Nope, not like that. Alright, where's my good smudge tool? There's the good smudge tool. There it is. Oh, no one's gonna see this dino coming. Absolutely nobody. Hell yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, smudge tool, my beloved. Smudge tool, my beloved. I love you so much. Oh, just like that. Oh, record time. We're gonna have a full hour for Ready for Africa. Oh, hell yeah. We could even get started on the next dino. Wouldn't that be fun? And a little bit smaller. Just for this fella. Oops. There we go. Oh, too much smudge. Too much smudge. Too much. Do not overdo the smudge. There we go. Jolly good, jolly good. I am enjoying the smudgening. I hope you are too. Wrong smudge tool. Okay then, we have successfully insmudged stuff. Okay then. Yeah, we're basically done. This was really fast. Disturbingly fast. Okay then, so I'm gonna go here. Gonna remove the feathers, and we're gonna have a nice creamy alternate color here. Let's go like so. Do 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 do. Let's go here. Let's go airbrush. Set the opacity to like so. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do something like this. We can do something like this, and it'll be really good. Maybe a pale yellow, actually. Maybe that would work. Nah. No. Oh, too gray. Yee. Alright then. We're doing good. Microphone on? Microphone is on. Yes. Yes. Oops. Okay, me likey. Yep, that is camouflaged. Right, let's drop the brightness of the background a little bit so you can see what the hell we're doing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so for here, I am just going to lighten this a smidge. Or not. There we go, that works. Works beautifully. Hello, Azusa. Welcome, welcome. Right, we're gonna do some strategic smudging. Strategic smudging. Like so. Yes. Yes. Bit of strategic smudging. And what else? Strategic smudging. So, there we go. There we go. Smooth our Juratyrant out a little bit. I think I'm gonna make bits around here a little bit darker. So we're gonna go here, and we're just gonna go on the drawing. Super soft. Make it actually look like there's stuff here. There we go, so feathers are like so. Whoops. There we go, more natural, mostly. What the hell? A little bit over there. So. A little bit over there, like so. go, there we go, there we go. Oh, I kind of like that. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I think the beautiful phallus needs a flag. Yep. Yes, it does. And for anyone who doesn't know what Azusa's talking about, she made a thing of beauty. Yeah, this is basically done. Like our... Yep, there's our Juratyrant. Alright, we need more smudge. I'm just gonna do this a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dinosaur is fun. Dinosaur is fun. Dinosaur is fun. There we go. I promise. What? I think we. Yep. I promise what I made isn't that bad. It's shaped that way for lore reasons. The two orbs at the rear for flame, fuel, and oxygen. I promise it's not a phallus. I believe you. I totally believe you. Okay then. Now we can add scales. And we can delete this because we know that feathers are a thing. Alright. Time for scales. It's time for scales. It's everyone's favorite time. It's time for scales. Time for scales. Are you ready for scales? Yeah, I'm ready for scales. I really hope you are. Scales all over the place. Gotta do that better. Thank you, Saffron, for the border noise. I hope you enjoyed the noise. Also, clearly I'm being proper hydrated because I keep running out of water in this water bottle. Okay then. Opacity, size, and just as we said before, a little bit more spacing. And yes, I am going to... Wait a minute. There we go, that'll do nicely. Yes. Yes. Right. If you're wondering why I'm bothering to put the scales on underneath the feathers, it's just so I remember what size they're supposed to be. Alright. Let's just do this, and this, and... Also means that we can literally turn feathers on and off if we want to. I've never messed with the hardness of the scales. Yay, scales are fun. Scales are fun. Scales are fun. Not musical scales. I mean, those are kind of fun, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. But as for me... There we go. Let's just do that. Oh wait, let's drop the... There we go. Yeah. Meh. There we go, there we go. Lovely scaly goodness. Lovely scaly goodness. Whoops. Oh no. This is important. Do not scale up the eyes. That's bad. Right, so now we're gonna do this little brow horn thingy here. I'm gonna paint over that completely. Go back to our scales and make these big. We're gonna make them nice and big. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I think I'm gonna go back though, and what am I gonna do? Gonna do this. Patch up the bits that need patching, the obvious overlaps. There we go. There we go, beautiful, beautiful. Hello, how's your throat doing after that? It's great! It's why I didn't talk for a while. Alright, Control X, Control V. I missed a spot. Okay, there we go. And all that is... Alright, so we have... Scaly Friend. We have Scaly Friend. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This ain't right. Okay, then, what else we got? Ugh. Right, so we have Scaly Friend. Feathery Friend. Yep, Feathery Friend, that's what we're going with. What if I did this? Ooh, I actually like that. Add a bit of mess. Add a little bit of mess there, yeah. We're just going to ensure that this leg is actually properly feathered up, because I've left horrible gaps here, and it simply will not do. That was the smudge tool, not the erase tool. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. There's our Juratyrant. Not Juratyrant. I keep calling this thing the wrong thing. Juratyrant. Jeez. Also, I want to actually have a bit of a gradient on the feathers, so... How do this? Feathers vanish. We're going to have a... Wait, no, that's not right. No, that is right. Nope, that's not what we want at all. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna do this. Oh, gods, I missed a spot. Jeez. Oh, yikes. This thing's balding along the top of the tail. That simply will not do. Oh no, that's... I smudged too hard. Clearly, I smudged too hard. Wrong layer. Wrong layer, baby. How's that looking? Uh-oh, we're finding out where the complicated bit of this is. There we go. Just going to re-smudge this a little bit. There we go, there we go. Right, I want to make the feet a little bit darker, just because. Wait, I also want to put scoots on them, so that's nice. Right colors, brightness, contrast. Whoops. Wrong layer. Oopsie daisy, wrong layer. Cool. I'm currently distracting myself from the glass and soap mess in my sink. Yep. Okay, yeah. Also, don't mock my saying of groovy. Groovy is groovy, baby. Fun fact, I have never watched Austin Powers. It is on my to-do list. It's on my bucket list. I'm gonna be on my deathbed and then there's gonna be like, Austin Powers, I need it. Whoops. Wait, I forgot what that was. Whoops. Alright, brightness, minus 39, contrast, plus 16. 39, 16. Do-do-do. There we go. Okay. Brightness. There we go. Me too. I gotta watch it sometime. Yeah. Do. Do 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 do. All right, let's see how many. The trick is consistency. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. And minus 39. Right, and now let us give this guy some palms of some kind. Same deal. Hell yeah. Okay, I think we're done. I think we are well and truly done. This looks like a sneaky little fella. Alright, I'm going to take a huge risk and merge the feathers down. Does this look like crap? Nope, it looks good. Me likey. I actually want to make the pupils bigger though. When you get size and opacity confused. Not quite what I wanted. Oh, I hecked up the feathers here as well. Oh dear. Nah, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I just want to do this quickly. Crap. Crap. Okay. There we go. Yep, that's our Juratyrant. And last things last, we need one of these, about chest to collarbone height. Whoop, reference. Size reference. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Where can we move this fella? We'll move you over here. We can actually make you a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. There we go. And move you a little bit. So you can also be a little bit bigger. There we go. We got our Juratyrant. Damn it. It's well known that most dinosaurs enjoyed Bunny Girl Senpai and My Dress Up Darling. We found fossilized Marin Kitagawa figurines. You get your anime out of here, damn it. Okay, that was the dinosaur for the stream. I'm going to take... Oh dear. Oh, my tea break. My government mandated tea break is 15 minutes overdue. 16 minutes overdue. So, I gotta go do that. In the meantime, please enjoy the starting soon screen and the elevator music. And try not to die because of the ads. That's important. And whoop! Alright, just before I go, glug glug. Ah, thank you, Marcel. Good point. Can't drink coffee on a thirsty stomach. Alright, survive the ads, please. It's important. See you soon. Chat, in case you're wondering, my girlfriend's feeling crook, so I'm making her tea as well. So, that's the delay. Everyone except this or else. Yeah, don't you move. Don't move. You are on couch. You've picked up something from all the children you've been lying to. This is karma. Good. This is the fine spaghetti monster's punishment for your hubris. By T-Rex. Every small child knows that's an unforgivable sin. Now the question is, can I finish this call before the stream's over? I'm back. I hope you missed me, because I missed you. Okay. Hello, Drinkfire. Did you come in just as I left? And yeah, and thank you, Azusa. Speaking of girlfriends, I am at a wedding in France. My goodness! The French wedding! Incredible! Okay, I need to turn my face back on. Face is back on. Returner-wise, indeed. Alright, so, we've done our dinosaur already. So, that was... I was gonna say that was quick. That took an hour and 15 minutes. Usually it takes an hour and a half, so it was about 50... It felt faster than it probably was. Did I stuff up the belly scales? Nah, they're good. They're fine. Wait a minute, did I? No, I didn't. It's all good in the neighborhood. The feet came out well. Alright then. Hope it's going well. Yee. Is it your wedding? Maybe it's my wedding. Whose wedding is it? It's a mystery. What could it be? Alright then. I just want to tidy up this tail a little bit. So I've got little wispy craps on it. No one saw that scaly bit there. No one saw that. And over here, did I smudge this enough? No, I didn't. Need to smudge it a little bit. Little bit of smudge, little bit of smudge, little bit. Little bit of smudge, there we go. Little bit of smudge. Little bit of smudge, there we go. Little bit of smudge, there we go. Okay, good. There you go, now we're done. Now! We can do a Ready for Africa. Let's just turn this off just to see what it looks like. Oh, hell yeah. Alright then. Okay then, let us proceed. Ready for Africa. And we can do a fairly ambitious Ready for Africa. Breath the Neater. My given will be giving voice lines to the... to the... parents of the North White for motivational purposes. Nice. When I get back home, I will hang up a British flag in my bedroom. Nice. Man, I love coffee. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to delete all this stuff. Did I name this thing correctly? Juratyrant. Yes, I did. Alright then. Let's do a Ready for Africa. And you know what? I feel like drawing something silly from scratch, because we have time for that, so... what do we want to do here? In what way would we be ready for Africa? What dino did we draw today? Juratyrant. Which literally means Jurassic Tyrant. It's an early Tyrannosaur that comes from, like, the late Jurassic of England / Britain. So yeah, just like this is one of the early ones showing up in late Jurassic, just being a sneaky fast running thing. Perhaps on par something like filling the ecological niche, I guess analogous to a medium-sized carnivore. So I guess something like a leopard, maybe a coyote or jackal or something like that. So yeah, interesting critter. I like to draw like more obscure dinosaurs for this, because we are definitely going to do some of the more famous ones. We already have. Right. I want to draw... I just realized I wanted to draw... We haven't drawn a Canoeosaur in a long time, and I really want to, so I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to make it challenging by adding perspective. start with this. I'm trying to think of perspective here, alright. Ladies, is tonight wine night? I want to get white girl wasted again. Oh dear. I drank 2 cups of wine and I'm already unstable. Well, I've never, like, properly drank alcohol in my life, so I can't imagine I can hold my liquor at all. I can barely hold coffee. I'm gonna be ping-ponging off the walls like crazy just from this. Oh yeah, make it sloppy, make it messy. Right, so the perspective on this is all really off. And you know what I just did with the legs? We're going to delete those legs. Adjust the body like so. There we go. Like so. There we go. And let's do something like this. Basic as legs. So I don't know why I like drawing like canoes as like lizards, but it feels good. I should probably use African canoes for reference, but you know what? As a proud New Zealander, we gotta go for Pacifica-inspired stuff. It's the rules! It's the rules, damn it. I didn't make the rules. As far as you know. Okay, let's do that, and let's do that, and let's do that. Let us chunkify these legs. Let's really chunkify these legs. There we go. Time to speed run. It's time for speed, agility, precision. Feet? If anyone knows how to draw canoe feats, well, I'm impressed. Have you ever seen a canoe walk? No, it's because they're so stealthy. What if I give this like 1,000,000 toes? Would you be mad? Oops. 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 There we go. It feels good just to draw a canoe monster again. Really good. I'm treating myself, in case you didn't notice. Hold on, how do legs work? I could actually invert this, like... Whoops, nope. Oh, this fella has taken a step forward. You better be ready for him. And now, deface. Deface is important.
Okay, we can your teeth.
Hello, Hello. Have you ever tried an affogato? I think so. Water wasted. Oh, I should have been looking at chat. Hello, Hello. Is this a canoeosaur? You better believe it is. We haven't drawn one of those in a very long time. And quite frankly, I was missing the sensation. Alright, let's do something like this. Let's do something like this. And we're gonna do something like this. Yes, yes, yes! I like drawing teeth on things, in case that wasn't obvious. Okay then, let's do this, something like this, and something like this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Yep, there we go. It's gonna have an eye like this. Am I making a Pokemon? I think I might be making a Pokemon. Yeah, it's kind of looking down on you a little bit. It's just like... kind of a lizard canoe, more almost. Alright then. Let's do it, baby. Yeah. Let's do claw, big claw. So. Big claw like so. Big claw like so. Big whoops. And big claw like so. I'm losing track of time. I'm caught. Oh no, I'm caught up in the canoe madness. I'm caught up in the canadness. Claw not thick enough. Need to enthicken claw. Pronto! Honestly, I should start doing warm-up drawings for these streams. I think it would be good for my brain. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoops. Beautiful. Alright. This toe. Too long. Too long! Stump your foot. Weight-bearing foot. For maximum weight-bearingness. Whee! Yay, reviving an old and favorite series. Canoodness. Just made myself an affogato. Highly recommended. Espresso and ice cream. Oh yeah, I don't think I've had that. I'm shock horror, I know. I'm not a huge fan of ice cream. Mostly because I mostly stay off the sugar, like, at all. But also, like, I don't know, ice cream... People go nuts for ice cream. You scream for ice cream. I don't scream for ice cream. I scream at what it does to my butt. It makes my butt big. And it's the wrong kind of big. I want the kind of big you get from doing squats. Right, so I'm going to commit absolute heresy and flip this. And flip this too. There we go. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? It is going to work because I say so. Okay then, me likey. Me likey a lot. Me likey a lot. Yeah. I recommend it. City picking just got done. Nice. Today's espresso is a natural pink bourbon from Colombia. Light citrus, very acidic. Man. I remember once in the very brief time I had a blog, I wrote a blog post on coffee, just loving it. Honestly, maybe I should start doing video blogs. It's just saying, hey guys, here's the thing I learned on the internet. Or just reading out with... I'm thinking about, like, branching out, like, I don't know, into new and interesting YouTube channels and stuff like that. Because, like, here's the thing. I love making YouTube content. But I think I might want to start thinking about more mass appeal, because everything I do ends up niche. Look at what I'm doing right now. I'm drawing a Canoeosaurus. And that's very niche, unfortunately. It's awesome, but it's niche. Actually, yeah, I really want to do that. I just want to do a thing and do, like, the kind of video series where it's just, like, I don't know, I do a random... I'd, like, push the random button on Wikipedia, and then... like, while encouraging people to donate to Wikipedia, just, like, go down the rabbit hole of, like, oh, this is interesting. And if the Wikipedia article's too brief, like, I go elsewhere. That'd be fun. That would be really fun. That would actually be fun to live stream, I think. Whoops. Actually, let's save this. GIMP work. Canoe, I almost forgot this was already for Africa. Canoeosaurus. Saurus. Saurus ready. Africa. Unfortunately, I need to squash this foot. I hate to do it to him. But we gotta. There we go, that's better. Now we rotate knee so it's actually in the right place. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do a big cheat. Watch me do the big cheat. By taking this foot and doing this, and then modifying just enough so that nobody notices. And we're going to do this and squash it a little bit. Hell yeah. I like the perspective on this, actually. It looks pretty cool. Alright. So now we've done that. Let's do this. Hell yeah. Where am I? There I am. There I is. There I is indeed. Imagine this thing rolls up on your island. Won't that be scary? Won't that be super scary? Hell yeah, the stream's actually gonna finish on time with me and my Canoeosaurus. Well, get a group of friends together and laugh at the weird stuff you find. Yay, I need to promote my girlfriend to wife ASAP. Now that someone mentioned weddings earlier. Well, I mean, when you know, you know. You know, you know. Okay, then. Canoeosaurus is coming along nicely. Alright, so first things first. We're going to brighten this contrast. Some of that, hell yeah. And let's put some eyeshadow around the eyes to make that really pop. Also, it doesn't need nostrils, it can just smell your fear the regular way. Also need to tidy this up. Perfect. Do we want this? I think we do. This is more of a canizard. I mean, it is a saurus, which saurus literally just means lizard, so there is that. Hell yeah, me likey. This leg, however, is too far forward. I always do this. Whoa! I got raided. Rostin! Oh wait, no. Arrow wants to sell VTuber bath salts. Holy crap. Whoa! Wow! Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did I get just raided by also Arrow and... Whoa! Hang on. What? What? Whoa! What happened? Whoa! Hello, people! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh my god! Welcome, welcome. For anyone who doesn't know me, this was a dinosaur drawing stream, and then I finished it quickly, and now we're drawing a canoe monster. Apparently. Actually, I like that leg just there. Yes, I know it doesn't make sense. Except now it doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh. You distracted me. How dare you? We flanked borderwise, guys. Yay! Well, thank you. Well, this is a record for the art stream. I should show you what we did before. So, I usually stream FTD twice a week, and then another game stream, and this is the art stream. So welcome to the art stream. Double raid, holy crap. So this is the Juratyrant that we drew.
This is the dinosaur. Thank you for the scene, yeah. So as you can see, this thing is fluffy. There's a few dinosaurs from the late Jurassic.
And by the way, if no one else knows what that means, like when the noise, water noise. I make silly noises for people. Holy crap. Thank you, Dyson Andy, for the follow. That looks incredible. Thank you, Shadow Assassin. I cannot keep up with chat anymore. Rory's a starfish? We are an encircled maneuver. Begun the cheese wars have. Your bath cheese, hand it up. Take it. I wasn't using it. Beautiful. Alright, so this is what we did before this. We actually did this about 15 minutes quicker than usual. So now we're doing this thing for giggles. For excellent giggles. So we're gonna move that just over there. Rotate it a smidge. Rotate it a smidge. Yeah, rotate it a smidge. And we're gonna do that. Then man, I love painting. Alright, cool. Right, so now we're gonna do my favorite thing, which is stripes. Stripes, baby! Oh, can you believe the stripes? Can you believe the stripes? Yeah, perfect. That's what we want. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a war canoe, but it's also a frickin' dinosaur, did you know? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the spaghetti? I hope so, because it's spaghetti time. Ah, crap. There we go. Whoop, okay, whoop, I needed to check. I did draw a bit today, but I'll show next time because I'm too busy proving to the French that the Americans are idiots. Bravo! I live under a rock. He stands still when what? Roar is... Whoa! Roar is one because he called Arrow one, so Arrow retaliated. Stripes are so groovy, baby. What, starfish? If this thing were real and evolved to be a predator, I would hate to go near any water. Exactly. This thing would have outcompeted crocodiles and sharks. And man, for that matter. I just realized I goofed up the perspective on this chin thing. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. Thick chin. Hide all your family members. This thing does not discriminate who it eats. Hell yeah. Now we're going to have stuff like this. Whoops. Okay then, I know what to do here. Lots of little stripes. Please don't bollocks this up. You bollocks it up. How dare you? How dare you? There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're cooking. Damn it. Okay, fine. Have it your way, Gimp. Have it your way. It's a crying shame, and from the depths I can't paint stuff like this. It would be very difficult. Not impossible, just really difficult. Alright. What if I curve it this way? I will curve it this way. Because I can. I curved that wrong. How many times can you watch a man stuff this up? As many times as it takes. As it turns out. Don't mind me, gotta fix the leg. Splash damage occurred. Hell yeah. Not actually what I was going for. How does that look? That's actually better. Okay. Okay. Hey, maybe we should get Raw to do a dicker review of the phallus. Yep. How do you pull the lever without the... What the hell are people talking about? Upper part more vertical and angled forward at the bottom, so... Yeah, true. I do want it to kind of do like that. I think with the shading it'll come together. Trust the process. Trust the process. It works. Trust the process, trust the process. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Me likey, me likey, me likey. Do 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 do. I am all gremlin. I cannot be gremlin, that's bad. There we go. Okay. More belly. More belly, belly, belly. Belly, 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 woo. Hell yeah, I don't actually like what I've done here. Which is embarrassing, because I'm the one who did it. Why did I do that? Okay. There we go. There we go, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. Yes, yes, I say. Just gonna add more of a loop on here. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. I love drawing canoe monsters, it's my favorite thing. No, not what I... Okay, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Yes. Yes, yes, you see? It's all coming together. Okay, then. How was your streams, by the way, Roston and Arrow? Did they... Okay, are they still here is the question. What kind of bootleg French would need proof that the Americans are idiots? Ooh. I'm reading chat all out of order. I'm not used to so much chat all at once. So much chat. Also, don't pause the stream, otherwise that's important. Important, I say. Oh no. Hands are shaky, Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti, how will we eat Mom Spaghetti with shaky hands? See about you. Last hour devolved into a conversation about taking milk bath and VTuber bath milk cheese. Oh. So it was a good stream, in other words. It went well. There we go. Also, why the hell is this all weird? It's weird, I say. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I'm just gonna do this, mate. I'm gonna do this. My inner Australian's coming out. There we go. And yep, let's do this. Yep. And yep. This is the perfect predator. And the legs are gonna have spots. Because I say so. Let's do select shrink by 1 pixel. Wait, let's do this. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Let's not do that. Stripes are good, stripes are fun. Stripes are good, stripes are fun. Have you ever put stripes on something? It's great fun. Alright, me likey. Me likey a lot. And the text, of course, goes up here. And I know what this thing's gonna be doing. I spent so much time on the feet and now I'm gonna cover them. Just watch. Right, so text goes here. Text, whoops. It's been 2 hours. I'm getting carried away with this thing. Right. I've been oh wow, we're talking about religion? There can be no God. Alright, gotcha. Bathwater's a great career. Bath milk. Driver. My childhood? Spy Kids 2. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? Oh boy. Man. Okay then. Whee! Okay, me like what we have done here. However, we're gonna do this. This is how you get a mean lean. This is how you get a mean lean on text if you can't be bothered with italics and stuff. There we go. But we're not done yet. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, then let's do... What should we do? Delete. Oops. Wait, nope, wrong. Colors, color to alpha. There we go. And we're gonna do sky. And we're gonna do ground. Ground is gonna be nice and orange, like so. With dark bits on it. Oh yeah, turn the... What the hell? What the hell's happening? Right, track direction. That's important for little bits of dirt. Little bits of dirt, I say. Nope. Too dark. Sky is also going to be... Okay. Actually, ground, let's make that a lot darker. And the sky behind is going to be a lovely gradient between bright as orange and sky blue. I'm going to smudge this, because you cannot stop me. Okay, turn dynamics off. Turn dynamics off, hell yeah. Hardness, like so. Ground a bit, yes. Oh hell yeah, I think I'm in love with this. I think I am in love with this! Oh yes! I forgot about the boofers though. The boofers could be in the background. Boofers goes here. There we go. Even the goatee is striped, yep. Finally caught a drawings room. Hello, 3D Wrecker. Let's talk about my religion. Thighs. They save lives, you know. He is standing on Tang. Smudge tool, our beloved, indeed. Okay, then. Now, shading. Shock horror. That thing I actually do know how to do. Occasionally. Okay, so now, let's just figure this out. It's going to look like this on the ground, because light is coming from behind and low. It's going to look something like this. I'm going to use my standard shadow. Okay, colors, brightness, contrast, standard shadow, and immediately, holy crap, look at that. That pops. That pops! And given this thing is being backlit, it means that... Let's see here. Shadows look like... Shadows look like... How do... Oh, thank you, 3D Wrecker. Smudge tool, oh my, yep, looks well, yep. Oh, thank you, 3D Wrecker. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Right, okay, so it means that... Just thinking about this in terms of just linear surfaces. Want that maximum hardness, because that stripe is popping a bit too much. Actually, you know what? I actually want to lighten everything. On one side. Basically on that side. Right, so if we do here... Wait a minute. I have an idea. We need an orangey thing. Right. Control. And opacity, softness. Let's see. Nope, that looks terrible. Alright. Brightness, contrast. How do... Alright, I think we'll do this, and we'll just do... this, really low opacity. Okay, yeah, there we go. That slaps. Oh yeah, that's the one. And a little bit on the top as well. Yes. 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 Hell yeah, that does it. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Big brain move, yeah. I stream randomly, lighting effect from the light in the back around the body. Yeah, okay, that's what I've done. Yep. Absolute Kanuma. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's not perfect, but it will do. Yeah. Hell yeah. Do we need anything else for the eyes? Is the question. Nope. I think we're good. Octopus tentacle really suck. You know what sucks more than COVID? I mean, they do suck. It's true. I want to make the text full the screen more. There we go. And text. And we're gonna have our boofers in the background, like so. Where's my boofers? It's important! Boofers, I need you! You are the mascot of the art stream, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know. Sometimes Boofers is center stage, sometimes Boofers is hiding in the background because Boofers is scared. Hell yeah. Maybe make the text a bit smaller. Smidge. Yeah. Another canoe beast. Well done, folks. Okay, with that, don't tell me you looked everywhere else because you didn't think the new part was bad. Instead, checked it before installing. Oh, wait, what? What is happening? Finding out the new O2 sensor in your car's F. Ooh. Sketchy stuff too, Electric Boogaloo. Ooh. Okay then, let's recap what we've done here. Get out of here, boofers. Alright, so we managed to make a Juratyrant. That's important. Important dinosaur. Early Tyrannosaur. You wonder where they came from? They came from things like this. And we spent slightly too long on our canoe beast. And let's see. Let's go look at what Driver's done. Let's go look at what's... I need access? What the hell? Oh, wait. I don't have access anymore. Oops. Huh. Interesting. Well, I can't see it. Got a new dock finally. Ah! That explains why I can't get in. Oh dear. Alright, let's go. Let's go with this. Oh wait, no. Got a new dock. Wait a second. Nope, you're just using the wrong type of oxygen. Ah yes, the many kinds. There actually are many kinds. There's isotopes and stuff. Okay, let's retry now. Yay! Okay then, new doco. Here we go. Right, what do we got here? We got a canoe beast coming out of the water. We got trucks. All kinds of cool stuff. We got dragons. We got the Enterprise. We got a train. Splendid. Look at this. Why is it off to the side so much? Hold on. Let's copy. Nope, I can't do that. Well, we're just off to the side, I guess. Hold on. Let's do... That's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. No, we can't do that. Damn it. All I want to do. Okay, I can't do that. Well, crap. Anyway, that's driver's drawings. Oxygen from outside is really bad for your car. 100% of people who breathe oxygen die. Exactly. Brand name organic GMO-free low-calorie oxygen. Oh yes. Be sure to get dehydrated water as well. It has less calories. Google Doc is weird, it is. Anyway. Okay then. To be fair, Tassie is some of the cleanest oxygen on the planet, so I don't know if it'll get any better. Yeah. Alright, we've done very well here today. It's time to leave! I will share the, the Arts Stream VOD channel, and if everyone who hasn't seen the last VOD can go watch it, because I think the algorithm arbitrarily decided that that was bad, and they're not showing it to people. Water's ended because it usually has dihydrogen monoxide in it. Yep. Ooh boy, alright. VOD channel. Go there. It's there. Witness it. Okay then. What else? Like, follow, subscribe to everything, of course. Otherwise the canoe monster will come and eat you. And by the way, I'm not saying how big this is. Imagine a canoe, but bigger. But it has teeth and legs. Witnessed! Alright everyone, I will see you next time. And... anything else I need to talk about? Absolutely nothing, so we're gonna end the stream there. Alright, take care everyone. Farewell.